Welcome to another edition of the Truth Zone, and I had to make a video about this. How blatant can you get at this point? Look what Elon Musk posted. Novus Ordo Seclorum, which is the new order of ages, or the new order. It's right there for everybody to see, and it's just a shame how so many people allow themselves to be deceived by these people, these characters on the world stage. They truly believe that Trump is a savior, a man that's going to make everything peachy, hunky-dory, whatever word you want to use. And that's not true, because all of these presidents are selected via the Electoral College. They are actually selected via the powers that be. And Elon has openly worn the Baphomet costume, but I guess we are supposed to believe that this man is good when he's openly worn a costume with the Baphomet and the upside down cross. And the outfit's called the Devil's Champion. But again, I guess because he is linked up now with Trump, we are supposed to believe that this man is good. I'm beginning to wonder if Elon could be the Antichrist. Or maybe it's Trump, or maybe it's Barron. Who really knows? I don't know for certain who's the Antichrist. I could guess all day long. Some people think it's Obama. That's your belief. Some people think it's this person, that person. That's your belief. Some people don't think it's any of these people. And again, that's your belief. But this isn't the first time that Elon has pushed this phrase, which is on the back of the dollar bill, Novus Ordo Seclorum. He's actually worn a jacket in the past with this same phrase. So he's been planning this for quite some time. Notice how he is slowly but surely taking a position of power. And it's getting really spooky at this point. So one has to wonder if it could be Elon. One has to wonder because it seems like he is loved by a lot of people. It really does. So I guess time will surely tell what the future holds, but make no mistake about it, we are heading into some very interesting times indeed. We are heading into some very biblical times indeed. And again, as I stated in a previous show, things just seem weird with this selection. It does. And it makes you really question and wonder what they have in store. But the fact that this man is openly posting about the new order, the same thing that's on the back of the dollar bill, is absolutely laughable. The fact that Trump keeps talking about ushering in a golden age, a new golden age, is absolutely laughable. But so many people are allowing themselves to be deceived by this. This is all done by design. One side makes everything look awful, and then the other side comes in to save the day. It's the good cop, bad cop syndrome. I mean, even if you smack someone right in the face with this information, 9 times out of 10, they're going to ignore it because they are so far gone into the system. They are so far gone into the political realm that no matter the information you present, they just don't care because they really believe in politics. They really believe in this character or that character. And it's sad because it's all a spell. And this isn't the first time that we've seen this Novus Ordo Seclorum be associated with the Republicans, because at the RNC this year, they showed the back of the dollar bill with the phrase Novus Ordo Seclorum. I hope and pray more people wake up, because they are showing you and telling you what they want to do, what they want to accomplish, how they want to usher in this new order system And they are referring to it as the golden age. I guess they can't just come out and say the new order, because that would make people panic. So they are going to just bring it in under the guise of the new golden age that they keep referring to, that they keep referencing. And the fact that Elon continues to openly talk about wanting to microchip more and more people should be a pause for concern. I mean, he has went on record and talked about how he wants to make this Neuralink affordable for more people. And there's a reason for that. They are going to present this as good. But this is all setting the stage for the mark of the beast. Now, am I saying Neuralink is the mark of the beast? No, I'm not saying that for certain, because I really don't know what the mark's going to be. But the Bible is clear that it's going to be in the right hand and the forehead. So who really knows what's next? But make no mistake about it, things are getting very, very interesting indeed. And it's just wild how so many people allow themselves to be deceived by these people.
The device itself, in volume, should not be super expensive. I mean, hopefully it's like, I don't know, $5,000 to $10,000, and very high volume. It should start to approximate the cost of an Apple Watch or a phone. So maybe it's $1,000 or $2,000, something like that. And then if it's implanted with a robot, then that surgical procedure should be fast. Like we do have a game plan for what I call the 600-second surgery. So 10 minutes, you sit in the chair, and 10 minutes later, you have an implant. 600 seconds. And we're not violating physics. So just as with LASIK, it goes in and laser does a whole bunch of things to your eyeball. Now you'd have to automate basically everything here. But if you break it down second by second, it is possible to have a 600-second or 10-minute surgery. And so at that point, if it's being done by a robot and the whole thing takes 10 minutes, I think it probably, the whole thing, all inclusive, ends up being, on the order of $5,000 maybe, similar to LASIK.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. You invoked physics and one interest.
So again, I hope more people wake up and realize what's going on before it's too late. But honestly, I'm afraid it might be too late, because again, there is so many Christians that's falling for this. And again, am I saying that Trump is the Antichrist? No, I'm not, but he could very well be. Am I saying Elon is the Antichrist? No, I'm not, but he very well could be. It could be Barron. It could be Obama or somebody else. But they are pushing the Antichrist system, the Antichrist agenda, New Order system. They are all pawns for Satan. They can mention God all they want and Jesus all they want. But these people are wolves in sheep's clothing. They are playing both sides of the field. They are willing vessels, willing puppets. And that's just the truth. And I hate to be all gloomy and dark if that's what people feel I'm being. But the truth sometimes can be gloomy and dark, because, sometimes truth is a bitter pill to swallow. And maybe this is why Elon keeps talking about dark MAGA. Maybe this is why. Because this is leading to the New Order system. You can just feel that something is shifting, and it's not in a good way. It's not. But at the end of the day, God does have the final say on everything. But Elon is definitely part of the club. He's part of the false light agenda. Same with Trump, same with Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, Kamala. The list goes on. Just because I'm criticizing Trump and people around Trump doesn't mean I'm for the other side. Because at the end of the day, this is all one big show. That's all that this is. And so many people are allowing themselves to fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker. There's a reason they do things the way they do, to play with people's emotions. They can control prices anytime. but they raise them during a certain period so they can have one side fed up with the other side, and then lower them so they can believe that the other side is for them. It's the good cop, bad cop syndrome. And it's sad, man. It really is how many people are allowing themselves to be duped. I know I'm not going to be deceived whatsoever by these people. These people are all part of the same club, wings of the same bird. And again, things are about to really get interesting indeed. It looks like we are truly entering into a new order, a new golden age, whatever you want to call it. But it's not good. It's not good at all. This is all part of their false light. As always, I want to hear from each and every one of you. What are your thoughts on all of this? Any and all engagement will help this video and all of my other videos get into the algorithm. So please do your part and like the video, comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. God bless you and your families, and as always, this is your host, Truth Seeker, signing out.